Seasickness not allowed. Not on board this vessel. We're just out in Puget Sound bobbing around. There's a nice little breeze. It's sunny. It's warm. It's a perfect day to smoke a pipe. So, I thought I'd bring the General out. I don't very often, but because, you know, this bowl is so deep, I can't even get my finger down there. So I'm smoking some Capstan Flake, some blue and some yellow. It's what Doug Owen said, yeah, this is my everyday smoke. You ought to try this. So he gave me a blue flake and a yellow flake. There's a little bit that's left. It's a Virginia mix. I don't know. I'm afraid the camera's going to go down the down the cockpit, and I don't want to do that. Down into the cabin, I should say. So, anyway, so he calls this Capstan Green, the mix of the two. The blue apparently is a little stronger than the yellow, so. Whoa, boy. Oh, well, okay, let's take this as an opportunity to do a round view from the cockpit here. Actually, the wheel's locked. It's not on autopilot or anything like that. It's just locked, and it's steering to the sails. So, here's the mizzen. The noise is probably unbearable, sorry. Yeah, so here's the view through the Dodger. So and then down there's the cabin, kind of junky, but stuff happens. Freestanding carbon fiber mast. I love this boat. Let's see if I can figure out a way to not have it go crashing. Okay, maybe we'll try that. All right, see if that works. So we're pointed up about as high as it's comfortable pointing. I mean, I'd have pointed a little higher, but your boat speed drops off, and you know, you're kind of sailing on your ear. So this is a good compromise. But I love sailing this way. I mean, you could sail around the world this way. Because the boat adjusts to the wind by itself. You know, it's unlike an autopilot that steers to a course no matter what the wind is doing. When you let the boat steer itself, it adjusts naturally to the gusts and kind of drops off in the gusts. It's great. Doesn't point as high as a sloop, but I like it. Okay, well, we're just out and about. This is good. Doug was thinking it was going to be too mild. He said, don't smoke it. See, I was afraid of that. And there's probably a way to do this. Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. I didn't bring my little tripod thing with me, so. But I can see why he likes this. This is good. So I thought, instead, he said, you know, it's pretty mild. You know, it's if you smoke it in a pipe that's ghosted wood and aromatic, it's gonna probably not produce much. So, but it's a good smoke. I mean, it's got quite a bit of flavor. Stronger than I thought it would be. Made, I think he said, by Mac Barron now. So it's one of those old-timey blends. But he said it's just like he remembers it. You know, he was afraid Mac Barron might ruin it, but it's good. So we exchange tobaccos, you know, if there's something I think he hasn't tried, I'll share it with him. He and Adam, they're at the cargo hold shop in Paulsville. So, great guys. Great guys. Actually, if I didn't like pipes so much, you know, those vintage American pipes mostly. Although I like my Petersons. And, yeah. I would be tempted to just have a bunch of cobs. You know, they're a little small for me normally. This is a little big, but there's not much in between. But I like the way they smoke. And I rotate my pipes often enough. I don't smoke a hole in one. You know, I mean, if you only had one or two pipes and you were a pretty serious pipe smoker, you know, you would probably go through a pipe. You'd certainly go through a corn cob pretty quick. But anyway, anytime there's two sailboats, they're racing. There's a zippy looking sloop over here, about on the same heading. He's probably gonna trump my ass, but that's all right. The bottom's a little dirty too. I was gonna dive down and do a little scraping, but not sure I'm in the mood. Oh. If it wasn't windy at all, I'd probably be more tempted. We'll see. We'll see. So we're just tacking up Puget Sound, headed north. Sailing is about the journey, believe me. Powerboats are more about getting to the destination. And this bowl is so deep that it's gradual as it burns down. It's working its way down the bowl, but I couldn't like tamp it down to the bottom. So I think there's an air hole down at the bottom. They're smoking good. Well, not really. I'm talking too much. It was smoking well before I started this video. Anyway, may not be able to see that guy over there, kind of sailing on his ear beyond the mizzen sheet there. Everybody's so competitive. It's a gorgeous day. This is a great way to spend it out on Puget Sound sailing. Okay, well, I'm going to smoke instead of talk, so.